that.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah, so I substituted that. So 6.5x plus 8.5 by, not by, into 1 minus x is greater than 7.3. Simplified that further to get x is greater than or equal to minus 0.8 by minus 2.5. So I was just a bit confused whether, I think quantity B is greater. Otherwise, D is the answer where the relationship cannot be determined.
Can you please do it once again? It says that y is equal to what? 1 minus x?
1 minus x, yeah.
You have to find quantity x, so we'll put it over here and see. It becomes 6.5x plus 8.51 negative y greater than
Yeah.
7.3.
7.3. Yeah.
So
Then 6.5.
this is a simple substitution now, Alexa.
Yeah, plus 8.5 minus 8.5.
7.30. Now 8.5 minus 8.5, 6.5 becomes how much? Minus
Yeah,
y
minus 2.5.
greater than 7.30 minus 8.50. That becomes 0, it becomes 2, it becomes 1. Right?
So here, y is 1 by x. So over here, why have you, it's 6.5 x plus 8.5 into 1 by x, not 1 minus x, not 1 minus y, no?
No, yeah. It's like imagine this is given to you, Alexa. The first statement is given to you x plus y is equal to 1.
Yeah.
Y becomes what? 1 minus x, right? Well, I'm just transposing the variable from right to left.
Yeah, 1 minus x, but here you've written 1 minus y.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
So I've replaced it with
No,
1
I'm
minus.
so sorry.
Yeah.
No, the entire thing is gone again.
This I've already done. So it becomes 6.5x plus 8.5 minus 8.5x.
Okay,
X,
so 8.5x
yeah.
minus 2.5x is how much? Minus 2x?
Minus, oh yeah, it's minus 2x. Sorry, I wrote I wrote minus 2.5
No, it's minus.
minus 2x.
So x minus
Yeah.
2x is greater than negative 1.20?
Uh, hold on 1 second. So minus 2x uh is, how did you get 1.20?
7.30
Oh,
minus 8.5.
okay, fine.
Negative because 8.50 is negative.
I stupidly did 7.3 minus 8.5 and as 0.8, I did the math wrong in my head.
Perfect. That's the reason you should own pen and paper.
Yeah, no,
Because less
I did
than-
it on pen and paper, but I just jumped to the answers, you know.
Yep. But now can you see that you get x less than 0.6?
I
Because
mean, how do you do 1.2 by 2 so fast?
no, I'll just minus x greater than minus 1.20 by 2. So 2 6 are 2,
Yeah.
2.6. So it is 12 by 2, imagine, let's say. 2 6 are 2. But technically it is point, so you will 0.62.
Yeah, okay, that way. Okay, fine.
Now you have minus x is greater than 0.60, lecture, negative 0.60.
Negative 0.6. So then you can do x is less than or equal to 0.6.
Yeah.
Uh,
So quantity 1 is what? X is,
0.8. So A is greater, yeah.
so A is greater, so answers for this should be A.
Yeah. Oh God, I did the whole thing correctly. I just did 7.3 minus 8.5 wrong. Shit.
Yeah.
Uh,
Agreed.
yeah, got it.
Can you do question number? So Alexa, please understand here.
Yeah.
Perfect. So in the answer sheet, what I've given you the handout that I sent you. Check here.
You haven't sent me the answers for this.
No, I'll send you the answers also, but I just want to say you one thing. So the handout that I sent you, Alexa, see here. So this is the one, Alexa, that I have written. I've given you the options, right? So
What do you
let's
mean?
one sec, not this one. I'll just tell you.
Okay.
This is the type of a question that comes over there. So GRE conversation one PDF. No, one sec, Alexa. Which handout did I send it to you?
Do you want me to send you the?
No, I'll just look into my email. So they want to make it very clear. This is one thing which is a bit gamble in GR exam.
Okay.
So so this one, Alexa, see here.
Yeah.
So I've given you this options, right? A, none, B, 1, C, 3, D, 1 and 2, and E, 1 and 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in GRE exam, you won't get such options at all. It will be written select all that applies. I've just
Oh,
given you for your sort of your reference point. That's it. But question will come
yeah.
select all that apply. It means that you may there will be a drop down. You will have to select option A and option B. If you feel that option C is also right, you have to select this also. Simple, straightforward. So they will not give you the options that I've given to you. They won't
Um,
give you this option A, none, B, 1, C, 3, D, 1 and 2, E, 1, 2, 3. This I have given so that
you
you
just
don't go
so
mad.
you tick off all that apply. You just it's like a
Correct.
checkbox.
Yes, A, B, C, D, E will be not there at all with you. Front of you, they'll give you a simple question. If X is positive, which of the following could be correct ordering? Select all that apply. Moment it says select all. It,
Yeah.
it could be only A as answer or only B as answer or only C or A and B could be answer or B and
Yeah.
C. So that will be there. They will not give you A, B, C, D. This I have given to you so that you don't go mad about it. But in GRE exam, it won't be like this at all. You will have no options at all. It will be here, select all that apply.
Got it. Yeah.
But I have given you for just for the reference purpose. So can we do this question, Alexa? Can you please
Yeah.
do it again once? Because this is what tough one a bit.
This one? 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number three. Can you please take
So
2 minutes and try doing it now?
no, I can I tell you how I tried to do it already?
Yeah, please tell me.
So for this one, I plugged it because it says X is positive.
Hmm.
I plugged in 3 samples. I did it with 2, with 3, with 4. The on the number line, this would lie as like 1 by X is less than 2X is less than X squared, but the answer is A. That's the only one that applies. X squared is less than 2X is less than 1 by X.
No, that's wrong.
Really? Why?
The point is, what exactly is the question asking? If X is positive,
Positive,
the
yeah.
following could be correct ordering. Could be means what? Could be means what, Alexa? It means that even for
Okay.
one single value of X, if this order suffice, this should be considered in your answer. So when you put X is equal to half, order number 1 suffice, that is 1 by 4 less than 1, and this is less than 2. When I put X is equal to half in A, check.
Yeah,
Agreed.
yeah.
So this order will be considered into answer. Now you have to check, Alexa, that is there any positive value of X which suffice order number B and C? Simple logic. So
Yeah,
this is
so I used whole numbers. I didn't use like 1 by 4 or point.
what did you use for A?
I tried 2, 2, 3, and 4.
No,
Um,
2, 3, how it is? Like 4, if you try 2, 4
yeah,
not less than 4. That's one. Because it says that if x is positive, which of the following could be correct ordering? There are three orders given to you.
yeah.
So you just have to imagine it is given to you x is positive. Now you can consider A only in the answer choice selection for any positive value of x. Will this order suffice or not? So there is a difference between could be true and must be true questions. Must be true questions I have given you after question 1.
Uh,
So in could be true
okay.
question for any one value of x, if the order suffice, it means that you should consider that into the answer. And these are the three orders given to you. So option A, you can
So
only
if there are
consider.
3 orders given like this,
Yes,
what's the fastest way to check for all?
I'll tell you. But right now, you can still away go ahead and take numbers, or there is a way that we need to solve all this. I'll come down to that point. But is
Okay.
the question understood to you? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So now, Alexa, if you mark A as an answer, you'll have to give me one number for which that order suffice. So if I put x is equal to half, you see the order is 100% fine. 1 by 4,
Okay.
less than 1,
Yeah.
less than 2. And that's the reason now I can consider A as my answer. Agreed?
Yeah.
And by the way, this is a GRE asked question this year itself.
Really?
Yeah, in set number 2 of maths. So there's a girl called Tanu who has got 326 in GRE. So she was like, Rahul, this is exactly the same question I have got my last questions of maths in second paper.
I'm just redoing it. Hold on.
Yeah, please
Uh,
take your time and do, and then we'll solve. So the point is simple, Alexa. Like whatever I give you to work now, work around it.
yeah.
Please work around it, but you have to work front of me also. Only then things will get very clear. And once this handout is clear, I promise you solve inequality from anywhere in the world. You will be in a position to do it.
I
That's
thought you wanted me to solve this handout as homework. That's why I didn't do it.
yeah. No, you have to solve this as a homework for yourself, and then you have to solve it front of me also. Considering now you have
Okay.
done your homework once, that's absolutely fine. But now when you have done in your homework front of me, you should be in a position to solve in 2 minutes for sure, right? The entire logic is that.
No, but I mean, there were a lot of questions I had doubts on.
Yeah, we'll go to all the questions. You don't have to worry about it.
Which of the following? So the mistake that I made here is I plugged in 3 different options for X and I got the order of this on like the number line. So I tried X as 2, which gives you half, then it gives you
No, but when you take excess 2, you get first 4 in order number A, less than 4, less than half. But please understand, first of all, 4 is less than 4, not possible in math. 4 less than half, not possible in math. So you can't try for 2. So
no,
those
no, I
3
know.
will include.
Okay.
So when you try for half, it works. But how do you solve this, Alexa? The point is that how do you get to understand what number supports? It means that we'll have to solve these equations, Alexa. So option number 1, let's say the order number 1, x square less than 2x less than 1 by x. Now order number 1, Alexa, I can straight away, I can just plug in the number half when I see that the entire order is being sufficed. But
Yeah.
let's try and solve it once. It might be a bit long process, Alexa, but again, solving makes it much easier. So can I write this equation as a lecture? X square less than 2x or
Yeah.
2x is less than 1 by x. Can I write this? Please check.
X square is less than 2x and 2x. Yeah, this is correct because you just split
So
it, no?
practically, you have just splitted it. And it's
Yeah.
given to you, Alexa, x is positive over here.
Yeah.
So when x is given as positive, I can I have that liberty of cutting the x and say x is less than 2. Right?
Um,
If it is given to you. So imagine what I've told you in the last class.
but
If x
less than
square
2
is
means
greater
it,
than it,
yeah.
I've told you in last class you can't cut this.
Yeah.
You'll have to transpose this. But you cannot cut this until it is explicitly stated that x is positive. If it is stated over there that x is positive, then you can aram do all these things. Then you can cross multiply here. If it is stated to you in the question that particular variable is positive, then you can do this also, x square greater than 1. This is also fine. But if it is not stated, then you can't cut it, neither you can cross multiply it. And it is very clearly stated to me that x is positive. So if at all I'm solving x square less than 2x, I can cancel out x and x.
Oh, okay. But then you still get x is less than 2, but then it
Absolutely.
should be
But,
x
but
is greater than
I'm
0 or
still
less than.
solving this. I'm still solving this, Alexa.
Okay.
So it says that, can I write this as 2x square less than 1? Have cross multiplied x.
You cross multiplied x and you brought
That
it
is
to
x
that.
square is less than 1 by 2. Agreed?
Yeah.
X square is less than 1 by 2. Can I say x is less than 1 by root 2, Alexa?
Um, does the root go on the whole fraction or just the denominator?
No, the whole fraction, but root 1 is 1 now. That's the reason I didn't take root on the above.
Okay.
It will go like this.
Okay.
But this is nothing but equal to x less than 1 by root 2. And root 2 is what, Alexa? 1.414.
Okay.
But you should remember what is root 2 and root 3. Root 2 is 1.414.
Okay.
You will never be used. All these things will never come. And even if it comes, you have a calculator over there, just calculate it. Root 3 is 1.732.
Oh, you have a calculator there.
GRE. You will have it on the screen.
Got it.
So root 2 is 1.414, root 3 is 1.732. So
I've
what
written
I
it
have
up
written
there.
is root 2 is 1.4. Agreed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Alexa, if I remove this, I put 0, 0. I put 0 over here. By 14. So can I say 10 by 14? If I put more point, it will be 0, 14 sevens or something, which is less than 100. So x is less than technically 0.7. And I have here x less than 2. So if you draw a number line, Alexa, this is 1, this is 2, x
Two.
less than 2, this is the 1. X is less than 0.7, 0.7 should be somewhere here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my common value is x less than 0.7. Now you put any value of x less than 0.7, this order will suffice. So when I put half is nothing but 0.5, Alexa.
Yeah.
That's the reason this order suffice. The point is that when you keep taking some numbers, it will become very difficult for you to understand for what value this order will suffice.
Okay.
And
So
that's the reason we are trying to solve it.
splitting the equation is the best way to do it?
Yeah, you just split the equation, see that you are getting a common value of x or not. If you're getting a common value of x, the order will suffice for one number. Now, option number B, when I come to option order number B, you might
Yeah.
be thinking a lot of values, but it won't work at all. So it's much better. Before we get into all those things, let's try and solve it. X square less than 1 by x less than 2x. So x square less than 1 by x less than 2x. Agreed?
Yeah. So you'll do
So I'll
x.
just split it, Alexa. X square is
Yeah.
less than 1 by
Less
x.
than 1 by x
Or
or
1 by x is less than 2x. Considering it is given to us, x is 100% positive. So we can do all the permutation combinations here. I can cross multiply, I can cut. I can play around with the variables as I play around with the numbers. Simple value. So
yeah.
can do this x cube less than 1 and that
Yeah.
is less than 1. Agreed?
Yeah.
What I can do, Alexa, 1 is less than 2x square. That is nothing but, can I say 2x square is greater than 1? Is
Yeah.
exactly. Now, can I say here x is greater than 1 by root 2?
1 by 2 root 2.
We have just found out 1 by root 2 value, x is greater than 0.7. Agreed?
Uh-huh.
Now here you see x is less than 1, x is less greater than 0.7. It means, can I say the common value x lies between 0.7 and 1?
Yeah.
So if at all, Alexa, you put here 3 by 4, x is equal to 3 by 4 is 0.75, right?
Yeah.
So this order will suffice. So you will consider option B also in your answer. Simple logic. For any, it, the could be true questions means, Alexa, I'll make a very clear difference between could be true and must be true. Let me come to that question first.
Yeah.
Be true simple means, Alexa, for any one value of x, the order suffice. That should be in your answer. And I'm making it like tough questions right in the first part of the class. You see how easy questions will get now. But is this fine now, Alexa?
Yeah. Then I
Now
have to try it for C also.
we will try for C also. So 2x less than x square less than 1 by x. 2x less than x square less than 1 by x. So I can do first this. 2x is less than x square, or x square is less than 1 by x. So this cancels out. X is greater than 2, or x cube is less than 1, that is x is less than 1. Now x is less than 1, x greater than 2. Do you really feel, Alexa, is there any common value that exists?
X is greater than 2 and x is less than 1.
No,
No,
because
they won't meet. Yeah.
this is 2, x is greater than 2,
Yeah, they won't meet.
less than 1. There is no common value at all, right?
Yeah.
That there exists no value of x for which option number C will suffice. So according to you, when it says select all, you'll have to select option A and B. Agreed?
Yeah.
Here
Understood.
I have made it much easier for you by giving you, like right now, I don't want you to get into that detailings of it because I would anyway tell you in the class. And that's the reason I've given you option number A, B, C, D, E. But they will not give you these options. They will just give you select all.
Yeah, so for this I had written 1 second. I had done answer A, which is none. I'll go back and do it again properly so I learn it.
Perfect, perfect. Simple, Alexa. Whenever like handout problem, we should concentrate a lot. Saying that you do it in home, that's all fine. Whether you do it right or wrong, that is none of my botheration at all because I'll take care of that in the class. It's important for you to do. Now, when you come to the class, then considering now you have done all those things, you challenge yourself, can it happen by two? Can it happen in 2 minutes again or not? Because when you do it again, then also the problem will come.
Yeah.
So these are the problem that needs to be done 2 or 3 times for sure, Alexa, so that you are very clear. If this is the question, what should be your thought process? Once this is clear, Alexa, only then it makes sense for us to go and do some sort of unseen question. Or else it will be like all, well, we are doing it simply for the sake of doing it. That would make no sense.
Yeah.
Can we do question number 4?
Yes.
Again, it is select all here.
Yeah.
Please try.
So this one, I mean, there was no work I could do for this, so I wanted to ask you,
Yeah.
because in your head you can just see that it's y square and z to the power of 4. So uh even if these numbers are negative, for example, y and z, we'll still end up with a positive answer. So A is true for sure. X is greater than Y is greater than Z.
Okay.
Um, and yeah, I wanted to check if it's just A or if all three are true.
Yeah, that's what you have to tell me.
Uh, but what are the assumptions you can make here with the powers?
Yeah, it says that if x is greater than y square. If I tell you, it will be done. But you
No,
please,
I know.
I'll tell you, you can do it in a second. That's not a G.
Um,
But
no, the
wait,
only
wait,
one I know
wait.
for sure is that X is greater
But
than
can
Y.
you please tell me the numbers? For what numbers? So technically, this questions can be done in 2 seconds, Alexa. 20
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah,
It says that if x is greater than y square is greater than z4. So what, and the last class, what I've taught you, if x is greater than y square, even powers cannot be predicted, Alexa, right?
yeah, even powers cannot be
X is
predicted.
greater than y square, x could be greater than y or x could be less than y.
Yeah,
I've shown you with numbers also.
yeah,
So it says if x is greater than y square is greater than z4, again y square greater than z4, Alexa, imagine. Again, this is even powers cannot be predicted. Just by knowing that y square is greater than z4, I can't say y is greater than z or y is less than z. Y could be greater than z, y could be less than z. Simple logic.
yeah,
So it says that if x is greater than y square, which of the following could be true? Could be means for any one single value of x, y, z, the order suffice. It's in the answer. And considering we know even powers cannot be predicted, so x greater than y possible, x less than y possible, x greater than y possible, so all three. So here you should select A, option B, option C, all.
that's what I've written. All three could be true.
But again, you should know with the numbers also. My entire job is to tell you that when you say even powers cannot be predicted, Alexa, it simple means that there should be a very good background knowledge of you, which backs it up, which backs your saying that even powers cannot be predicted. So imagine it says if x is greater than y square is greater than z4. Imagine I take Alexa x is equal to 100. y is
Yeah,
equal
that's what I did. I actually did 100 and
to 1. That's beautiful, lecture. Then
same
100 is greater than 5 square, and this is greater than
25 is
1
greater than
square.
1. Yeah,
And now you see my option number 1 suffice. X is technically greater than y
yeah.
greater than z, right? So option number A is fine. Now for option number B, I can take a lecture. I'll just erase this.
Yeah, option number B doesn't suffice. Or do you have to take different numbers?
You have to take different numbers and check. You will have to take a number, a set of a number for which this suffice and option number B suffice. Because it says which of the following could be true. So for any one value, if these are true, it means that should be considered in your answer choice. And our logic says what? That even powers cannot be predicted. So for one number, this should hold true for sure. Simple solution, right? So
Yeah,
it's an election. Now if I take z is equal to, let's say, half, y is equal to 1 by 3, and x is equal to 1 by 4. Simple, straightforward logic, right?
yeah.
Now check here, Alexa. Can I say my condition that is given to me in the question is sufficing or not? Because 1 by 4 is greater than y square, that is 1 by 3 square. And this is greater than z4, that is 1 by 2 to the power 4. That is 1 by 4 is greater than 1 by 9 is greater than 1
Yeah,
by 16. Agreed? Question
okay.
suffice?
Yeah,
Now look into statement number B. This is sufficing or not? Yeah, this is.
yeah, it
Z
suffices.
is greater than Y is greater than X. Simple. So option number B also suffice. So there is a set of a number for which option number C will also suffice. That is a fractional value again. But I think it's better if you do it in your homework by yourself.
I will. So we can take it for sure that if there are even powers,
Hmm.
they cannot be predicted. So
Can never predict it for sure, but yes, Alexa, it's very important that at least when you're doing it in home. In exam, I don't want you to go through all this bullshit stuff. But the point is that when you do it in home by taking numbers, that gives you a much bigger confidence than just saying that even powers cannot be predicted.
yeah, okay.
That's the whole logic. That's the reason I keep telling that take numbers to back up your saying.
Yeah, I'll redo all these questions properly.
100% lecture, because doing unseen questions would make no sense if we are not in a position to attempt the handout question. Because I have put tough questions over here, Alexa, but the reason I have put this why, because when you go and solve any questions from anywhere, you see how easy things would become for you. Point is, Alexa, I tried a lot. I have researched a lot for GRE. I
Yeah,
referred more than 10 books, and the questions were so lollipops. That was not meant to be taught in the class. I can't teach that questions and charge money from people.
yeah,
Very classless type of a question that you look into the books. So we have worked a lot to have this question.
I'm sure.
So question number 5, please, ma'am.
For this one, you can simplify m down to m is greater than 3z or less than 4z. But I wanted to know, how do you like apply this to the answer then? Because you don't have any other information given.
And I'll tell you, but think once, please. So there are two equations given to front of you, lecture.
Yeah.
There's m minus 3z is greater than 0. Other says 4z minus m is greater than 0. If there are two equations given to you, can't you solve these equations, selection? After all, why they have given you two equations?
Solve for m or solve for z? What do you mean?
Whatever you want. Now that is your thought process that needs to be.
Okay.
The point is ki what we have to find. Quantity B is defined as 0. So that is none
Yeah.
of my business at all. None of
We have
our
to find out what m and z is.
defined. Now our job is to find what is m plus z. Now to
Yeah.
get the value of m plus z, I would 100% require what is the value of m, what is the value of j, lecture. Only then I can do something, right? So our entire purpose of solving this particular equation that is given to us in the question is to find the value of m and j, if at all we can find it out or not. So imagine the first is given as m minus 3z is greater than 0.
But when the
Second,
greater than zero sign is there, can you, in some cases you can change it to equals, no? Or
no.
otherwise you bring
When
it
you're
all on one
solving
side.
when you're solving an equality equation,
Yeah.
to ensure that the entire inequality sign should be same, but it will never become equal to 0. Just imagine if it is written 4g minus m is less than 0. Now these
Yeah.
two are opposite signs. You
Yeah.
can't solve this. Now before solving this, we'll have to multiply negative over here, negative this plus m greater than negative 0, something like that. The whole point is when you're solving an equality equation, Alexa, the inequality sign should be same.
No, I know, but in one of the, I think it's in the Nova book or something where they tell you like, you can, yeah, I'll send it to you, I'll send you the exact page, but there was one rule or somewhere there where it said, change the sign to equals.
That is
And
just,
like,
we might be telling you just for understanding purpose, but technically you can't. Logically, you can't change the sign. It's simple, Alexa. Whenever you are confused with all these stuffs now, think that 100 is greater than 50, right?
yeah, you can't change it there, yeah, I know,
And 200 is greater than 100. Can
yeah.
we actually say, Alexa, 100 plus 200 is greater than 50 plus 100? If you can't change here, you can't change here as well. Simple logic. So this is just for your information, for your understanding ki what exactly we are trying to do over here. I'm doing nothing. I'm just trying to add these two equations. Whenever it's an inequality sign in the equation, ensure that the sign of inequality should be same and keep it greater than as much as possible.
Wait, so you are allowed to add these two equations?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, I didn't
So
know
these are
that.
the two equations given to you, Alexa. So there is some purpose regarding with give these given equations.
Yeah,
So you will have to use these two equations to get the value of m and g because quantity b is defined to me. Right. And
yeah.
using of the two equations is nothing, Alexa, but solving those two equations. It's as simple as you can get it. So when I add these two equations, what do I get, Alexa? Do I get z greater than 0?
One second. M minus 3z and 4z minus m. You can, even though, do you have to bring them to the same side?
It is already in the same side, everything.
So plus m minus m gets cancelled.
Hmm. And
And
4z
then,
minus 3z is z.
pardon?
4z minus 3z is z.
Yeah,
Agreed?
yeah,
So z is greater than 0. Am I 100% sure, Alexa?
yeah.
Option number 1 says what, Alexa? That m is greater than 3z.
M is greater than 3z and m is less than 4z. So in both
But
cases,
just
because
put in
z is
one
0,
equation. Put in one equation only. So
yeah,
what
because z is 0, then you get 0. So both the
so,
quantities are
no,
equal.
z is greater than 0, Alexa, not 0.
Oh, sorry, z is greater than 0.
M
Sorry,
is
sorry.
greater than 3z, so m should be greater than 0 as well.
Yeah,
Now we are done now. If m is greater than 0, z is greater than 0. Can I say m plus z has to be greater than
has
0?
to
I
be
don't know the
greater.
value, but I know 100% that it has to be greater than 0.
Yeah.
So A. I understand these questions will trouble you, but I promise once you are very clear with this handout, you do anything from anywhere, Alexa, you'll be in a position to understand it very well.
I mean, I got till m is between 3z and 4z, so that's why I just guess that a is greater, but I need to do all the steps.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
That's the reason I'm recording and giving it to you.
Yeah, no, I will sit and redo all of it properly and learn.
Clear?
Yeah.
Can we come to question number 6? This is 1 over k minus 1. I'm so sorry. Please take your time. You think on this. No rush at all.
So because it said k is not equal to 0, 1, or minus 1, I tried it with k being equal to 2. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So if k is equal to 2, you get 1 is greater than, you get uh, 1
Please
over
take
1 is
2 minutes once and think on this.
huh?
Take 2 minutes and think on this question. The
Yeah,
point is you will have to think from the question perspective as well. And once the question is understood, then you go to get into the quantities and all. Before you, until you understand questions,
okay.
till you have some thought process on the question, getting into the quantity is not a good thing. Can you please try doing it? Can I get water and come, Alexa?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, boss. So question says what? That 1 over k minus 1 is greater than 0.
Yeah.
Now tell me one thing, Alexa. Let's not get into quantities and all.
Huh.
Let's try and evaluate this. When is this condition possible, Alexa?
Um, there's a couple of possibilities, like if the denominator is positive.
A by B greater than 0. It means
uh,
sign of A and B should be same.
yeah,
1 is positive, you know. So your
yeah,
denominator should and must be positive. So k minus 1 should be greater than 0. That is, should be k should be greater than 1. Am I right?
yeah,
100%.
yeah,
Now it says that for 1 over k, quantity B is 1 over k, right?
yeah.
Now for 1 over k to be greater than 0, what should be k?
Any number greater than one.
Absolutely. So B.
So
Because
B, yeah.
quantity A is 0. Quantity
I
B
got B. I got B, but I got it by trying.
numbers.
I tried if K is equal to 2. I tried if K is equal to 3. You
Right,
keep
right,
trying.
right. You keep trying it. So, but if you can 100% generalize it, that for k greater than 1, this will
Yeah.
always be greater than 0. And I have to ensure that I suffice this condition for sure. So
No, I
1
got
over
B.
k is given to you. And with respect to this, you can say 1 over k minus 1 greater than 0 only when k is greater than 1. That is,
Yeah.
it could be either 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 because there's
Yeah.
a
So I
these are very
tested
small
it with
numbers.
2, 3, 4, and you keep
That's
getting
good.
fractions. Yeah.
That's good. Clear?
Yeah.
Perfect, Alexa. Seventh number now. It is x, y, y. Sorry.
X by Y is
Greater than 1.
greater than 1, and X minus Y is equal to half. This is, I just like looked at it and I thought X and Y are both positive. That's the only one that can.
But how? You'll have to know the entire logic about it.
Because even if you put a negative number into um any of these, for example, it doesn't work. Like
The point is when you say x minus y is equal to half,
yeah. So both numbers should be greater than half.
this is half. But my dear lecturer, this is minus half and this is minus 1. Still you get half. Check.
No, because then you'll get minus half plus 1, no? But
Come on.
the
Half
the
plus
sign,
1 is half.
yeah, but the sign will still be
No, but
minus.
now x is negative, y is negative.
Uh, I mean, I thought if the first sign is negative, then the sign stays negative.
Yeah, but it is stays negative. Here in this case, you see, lecture.
Uh,
In this case, x is half, x is 1, y is half. Both are positive.
yeah,
Agreed?
yeah,
When I ask you to look into this case, this says x is negative and y is also negative. X is negative half, y is negative 1, and still you get half. So you have to be very clear with this concept as to why you are concluding that x and y should be positive.
okay.
Think once, please. Because we have to also suffice this condition, Alexa.
So the steps for doing this are uh, you usually plug in like a fraction or like a decimal or a negative to check.
Yeah,
Is that
you'll have to do that.
okay?
The whole point is, Alexa, when you mark an answer, you should mark with absolute authority. In the sense, you should know exactly what is happening, what's the sign changing, what is there, not there, what information is given to you. So this is a bit complicated one, but I would say one of the very nice question technically. It's a problem solver.
For this one, I mean, I just like jumped to the assumption that if x by y is greater than 1, that means x is greater than y. So that was the assumption there.
But again, if I imagine if I'm doing that, then I'll go ahead with the complete sort of like complete stuff in the sense that what all I can get from here. So when
Yeah,
I say x by y greater than 1, I'll have two cases, Alexa. Case 1, if x and y are positive, then for a fraction x over y to be greater than 1, x should be greater than y. Simple logic.
yeah,
If x
yeah.
and y are positive. And case 2 is, Alexa, if x and y are negative, then for a fraction x over y to be greater than 1, x should be less than y, because minus 10 by minus 5 is greater than 1, Alexa.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah, this minus rule on the number line. You're right. You're right. You're
Because
right.
whenever the signs of x and whenever the sign of variable is not defined in front of you, you have to consider that if it is positive, what could be the case? If it is negative, what could be the case? So
Yeah.
case number 1 says me, Alexa, that x and y could be both positive, x and y could be both negative, and x over y is greater than 1, right?
Yeah. So it
Now,
satisfies that.
so I can't just with this particular information given to me, I can't predict that x and y both are positive, both are positive or both are negative.
Yeah.
Point is, Alexa, in our condition, there are two things given, x over y greater than 1 and x minus y is equal to half. Now we have to ensure that we satisfy both the condition.
So multiple conditions are being satisfied in this. So
And
no,
only then you go and conclude that x and y is negative or positive. Because
no,
two
but I
conditions
guess,
are given to you.
but the question is not asking for select all that apply. It's just asking for one. No.
But
So
they are giving you all the options. No, it is similar. The questions can also be asked in terms of x and y, positive, negative, select all. So the questions can be framed in a different way. Here
so
you see it's written x and y both are positive, both are negative, x is positive, y is negative, x is negative, y is positive, nothing can be conclusively said.
yeah.
But that's what I'm asking you. That's what I'm telling you. Is this condition suffice? X by y
Yeah.
greater than 1 means what? We can have x, y positive, x, y
And
negative.
negative. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Option number 2 also, Alexa, I've just
Also
told you that
suffices. Yeah.
x and y both could be positive and negative. I've just shown it to you, right?
Yeah.
But if I conclude, what can I conclude from option from the statement from the information, second information that is given to you? Can I say, Alexa, x is equal to y plus half? Tell me.
Yeah.
And what you conclude from here, Alexa? X is equal to y plus half. What can you conclude from here? Think about once.
Um,
Can I 100% conclude X is
X is greater than Y. Yeah.
1000%, right?
Yeah.
Because you take any value of y, Alexa, here. You take y is equal to 100, x would be 100 and half. You take y is equal to 1000, x should be 1. So this condition says you x is greater than y by half,
Yeah.
right? Now x greater than y here, Alexa. Here I have x greater than y, x less than y. Both the condition needs to be satisfied. We should take a common value, x greater than y, right?
So you have to, you're saying you have to test it further now.
Now, because I have to ensure that I take such values of x and y, where condition number 1 is also being satisfied, condition number 2 is also being satisfied. That's the
Okay.
whole point, right?
Yeah.
So condition number 1 says x, y both are positive, negative. Condition number 2 also says x, y both are positive or negative. But if I try and combine these two conditions, that what one normal value, one common value, both the condition will be satisfied. So it can only happen for x greater than y, here x greater than y, for x greater than y, x and y are positive. And that's the reason we go ahead and mark answer A. So there's a lot of thought process behind the question, Alexa.
So it is A.
Yeah, answer is A.
Oh,
But why?
I
That's
know. I don't know how. I just like saw it and I came to the conclusion in my head. I need to do the steps.
100% Alexa. Because in maths, you have to do it on pen and paper. Do not mark any answer from your
I've
head.
done it on pen and paper, but this one I just didn't do any work basically.
No, you
I'll
should.
do Yeah.
Because see, Alexa, it's simple. I'll repeat it again once. These are the two conditions that is given to me. And for this condition, I get to understand x and y both are positive, both are negative. So I can't confirm anything, right? Option number 2 also, I get to understand x and y both are positive and negative. I can't confirm anything. But now I have to take a common value, Alexa, for which both the conditions are sufficing. So
Yeah,
do I take common value? So what I get to understand from option number 2 is that irrespective of the value you take, x is always greater than y, only then option number 2 will be sufficing, else no. And in option number 1, we had xn greater than y, x less than y also. But when you take a common term, when you try to take a common term, common values for which both the condition will suffice, condition 1 also, condition 2 also, it is only possible when x and y are positive, because x greater than y, common value out. And for x greater than y, x and y are positive.
got it.
Agreed?
I'll do it again. I'll do it all again properly to get.
100%. Question number 8, please. It is 1 by p r by r square plus 2.
So here I thought the information was really less. And even if you plug in, like if P is equal to R, so if you plug in, if you try to plug in anything, it's just too, like nothing's conclusively given. So that's why I just chose D.
D.
Yeah.
But the point is you have to 100% ensure that white is D.
But this one, Rahul, like you can't see any values, no?
But you don't have to say, you just have to create your own values. Why you want to say? The whole point is
Oh,
you
wait, sorry,
only
I've written the
conclude,
question
you
wrong.
only conclude D. You mark answer D when you tell me ki Rahul, for some values, quantity A is greater than quantity B. And for some values, quantity A is less than quantity B. So I can't conclude. The whole point is that. So
No, sorry, I've written the question wrong here, on my book.
okay,
Yeah. Let me just do it again.
please.
So quantity A, you can assume that it's 1 by R then, because P is equal to R.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
And B, you get 1 by R plus 2. So here, you have to take the cases if like R is negative and R is positive, right?
Yep. Any case you take, your simple job should be to show that imagine when I take P is equal to R is equal to 2, let's say. So 1 by 2, 1 by P becomes 1 by 2. And let me check over here, 2 by 4 plus 2. That is 1 by 3. Can I say
Yeah,
quantity half is great, quantity A is greater than quantity B here?
yeah.
Now imagine I'm taking P is equal to R is equal to minus 2. That is, a quantity A becomes what? 1 by negative 2?
Yeah, 1 by negative 2.
Now quantity B becomes negative 2 by negative 2 square plus 2. That is negative 2. That is 4 plus 2, 6. That is negative 1 by 3. Do you think negative half is greater than negative 1 by 3?
No, it's less than.
Absolutely. So A is less than B over here. And the reason
Yeah,
you have answer very clear with you that A can be greater than B, A can be less than B, and then you go ahead and conclude D.
yeah.
How it is.
Okay.
Agreed, boss.
Yeah.
Question number 9, Alexa. Good one. Simple one, but it will trick you for sure. Can you please take 2 minutes to this? Do
This was
it.
confusing, yeah. Yeah, this one I didn't understand how to do. Can you please show me?
So it says what? X is less than 8 by 9.
8 by 9, yeah.
and y is less than 1 by 8. These two are given to you, right?
Yeah, so x plus y is like if you take,
You have to take x plus y because the quantity is asking what is the value of x plus y. Simple logic. I have to consider x plus y because it is given to me x is less than 8 by 9, y is less than 1 by 8. And my quantity A says x plus y. Now, in order to get x plus y, I'll have to add these two equations in lecture. There's no other way around. Only then I'll get to understand the value of x plus y. Don't you feel?
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So this is nothing but less than what? 72. That is less than 73 by 72. Clear?
So you did 8 by 9 into 1 by 8
Plus 1 by a plus 1 by a.
plus 1 by 8.
So I've got 73 by 72. So this fraction addition, you know now, lecture. Let's say 1 by, let's say 1 by 3 plus 4 by 6. So what you do? You take LCM of 3 and 6. That is 6.
Yeah,
And then you take 3 to the 6. Because you have taken LCM of 3 and 6. So it technically, whatever LCM is, will be divisible by all the denominators. So 3 to the 6, 2, 2 cross 1. That is 2. Now 6, 1 is 6. That is 1, 4 cross 1. That is 2 plus 4, 6 by 6. That is equal to 1. So exactly same thing I've followed. I've taken LCM of 9 and 8. That is 72.
yeah.
9, 8 is 72.
22, yeah, yeah.
Into 8, 64. Plus 8, 9 is 72. 9 into 1, 9. 64 plus 9, that is 73 by 72.
No, sorry, remind me again. I know the LCM part, but the numerator, how you get to it here.
Let's see here. So LCM is 72.
Yeah,
9 8 is 72.
yeah, yeah.
So you have to multiply this 8 over here. 8 8 is 64. Plus 8 9 is 72. This 9 has to be multiplied with this 1. 9 cross 1.
Oh, yes, okay. God, it's been so long since I've done this.
This one. It's been a very
Okay, cool.
field you are in, Alexa.
Huh?
It's a very different field you are in now. So it's not your mistake.
Yeah, really different field. Uh, Need to properly refresh.
It's okay. This will happen. So 73 by 72, Alexa. Now the point is numerator is greater than denominator.
Yeah,
So it has to be x plus y less than 1 point something 0 1 or whatever. I don't have to divide it now. But I know that if numerator is greater than denominator, it will be 1.01 something.
yep,
Right?
got it.
Now,
Yeah,
quantity A says you what, Alexa? So all these things you just do to find the value of quantity A. Can I raise
yeah,
all?
got x plus y and 1.01 is greater than 1 here.
No, but point here is, Alexa. It says x plus y. After when we have solved this, we have got x plus y is less than 1.01, let's say.
Oh, it's less than 1.01. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There could be a number, like let's say because between 1 and 1.01, there is 1 lakhs number, Alexa.
Yeah, I know.
So I can say that x plus y value is 1.0001, which is technically greater. In this case, if I take this, quantity A is greater than quantity B.
Yeah, it is greater than
But
1.
point
Yeah.
is ki x plus y is less than 1.01. I can also take x plus y is equal to 0.5. I can take any value of x
Yeah.
plus y that is less than 1.01, right? So I've taken one value which is greater than 1. I have proved that quantity A is greater than quantity B. But imagine if I take x plus y is equal to 0.5, Alexa, which I can take because it says one, you have to take value of x plus y which is less than 1.01. When I take 0.5, in this case, quantity A is less than quantity B. So my answer should be D.
Is there a third case where you can also take x plus y is equal to -1? Or always has to be above 1? Because
You
it's technically
take
saying
anything. You
x
can
plus
take
y is less anything, no?
but my job is what? To take two values and create where A is quantity A is greater than quantity B, quantity A is less than quantity B. If I can create these two conditions, I'm done. Why should I bother about negative and all?
Okay, fine. So the relationship cannot be determined.
Yeah. So D is the answer. Because
I've
here it is simply given to you. I understand, Alexa. These are the things that happens. But the point is, Alexa, simple. If you want me to solve like no
yeah.
one question in front of you, it will be like for no reason. And then
No,
that's the moment where I'm betraying you.
no,
That
no, I know.
solve some easy question. So it's simple, Alexa. Here it says A, and this is like B. Now they have given you a quantity here. Let's say B is equal to 1. And they have given you here x is less than 2. And here it is x is equal to 1. Now tell me ki which is greater. What would be your answer in this case? If this is front of you given to you.
X is less than 2 and 1. And no other values given, just this.
Nothing.
No other
Let's say
inequality
when x
given.
is less than x is less than 2 and this is equal to 1, you have to tell me A, B, C, D according to you.
And this is the only information given.
The one information given to you.
Then it's D. Because
Exactly.
you've not given me an inequality also too.
Absolutely. Because here when I say x is less than 2, it can be x is 1.5. Now in this case, quantity A is greater than quantity B.
Oh, you're still going by the same, you're using
I'm
the
just
same.
trying to make you understand what exactly I have done here, why it is D.
Yeah.
So x can be
Oh, I thought you were giving me a new question. Sorry.
No. I was just telling you ki how it is D. And if x is less than 2, x can be 0.5. In this case, A is less than B. And that's the reason we go ahead and conclude D. Because we cannot 100% say that quantity A is greater than quantity B. For some values, it may be greater. For some values, it may not be greater.
Yeah,
Agreed, boss.
agreed.
Any problem here, Alexa?
No, no.
So in 10th number, I have told you the median. There's a bit of statistics involved over here. But it's not, I just have to simply explain you. I'll explain the concept of median, but before that, what's the answer you have got, or if you want to try it for a minute, try it.
I mean, they've given positive integers, so I just plugged in
What do you mean
3,
by median, Alexa? What do you understand by median?
the average. But if you're doing it on a number line, then it's at the middle, no? Like the,
Imagine if I give you, because stats is a very easy chapter, Alexa.
yeah,
Very practical chapter. So imagine I say you that you have, let's say, 10 students in your class. Everyone has written the GMAT exam, Alexa. All of them have written GMAT exam, and the notice board it is displayed that median score of the class is.
yeah,
And if a guy who has no understanding of math comes and asks you, Alexa, ma'am, what do you mean by this?
yeah.
You have to explain him where a non-math guy understand. What exactly would you explain him?
I mean, the average score of the,
No, average is not, Alexa. Imagine there are like, let's say, 10 people in your class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's say this guy is placed with package of, let's say, 5 lakhs.
okay,
Guy is placed with a package of 3 lakhs. This guy is placed with a package of 4 lakhs. He is placed with 5 lakhs. He is placed with 3 lakhs. He is placed with 8 lakhs. He is placed with 7 lakhs. Let's say he's placed with again 6 lakhs. But this guy is placed with, let's say, 2 CR. And this guy
uh,
is placed with 3 CR. Now, obviously, if at all it's your institute, you will try and show my average is 90 lakhs. And you are so seamlessly showing it to the people, despite knowing that 80% of your student has not even got 10 lakh rupees. Sir. But
yeah, okay,
you to 90 lakh because it is 2 CR and 3 CR. So the entire average would increase because average, how would you calculate? This place with
yeah,
10 people. So now you have included 2 CR, 3 CR. Obviously, your average will run high to 90 lakhs. So
yeah.
average is a very deceiving figure.
Okay,
Very
fine.
deceiving figure. But median shows the actual statistics. So median means, Alexa, the middle value. Your job is to explain. Your job is to arrange them all in the order.
Yeah, I remember there was a line, basically the midpoint,
Yeah,
no?
midpoint. So it
Yeah,
says, imagine if I arrange this. So 3 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4,
5, 7, 6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8, and then 2 CR and 3 CR. So median salary of this is just 5.5.
Yeah,
Even if two people have got 2 CR, 3 CR, that is none of our business at all.
yeah,
Median is always called, median is called as an actual statistics, Alexa. So when it says that 10 students have written the GMAT exam and median score is 700, it simple means that half of them have got less than 700, half of them have got
Half
more
of
than.
them have got more than
So this
700.
is not mathematically right because it might be possibility that everyone has got 700 and still the median score is 700.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
huge possibility, but logical understanding is ki chalo हाँ. Like let's say now before no college in the world used to disclose their median salary. Now people
yeah,
are disclosing the median salary. Now you see Harvard, Stanford, Wharton, everyone has started disclosing. Like XLRI has started disclosing the median salary. So
yeah,
XLRI median salary last year was 35 lakhs. It means half of them have got less than that, half of them have got more than that. I'll just come. I'll open the door.
yeah, sure.
So this is a normal understanding of what the median is. So median is always the actual statistics. If they have disclosed the median salary, it means you're good to go. If you feel that the salary that you expect from this college and the median salary is technically that, then it is very good to lecture.
Yeah,
So based on this question is it says that y is equal to z. Quantity A says the median of three positive integers is xy, the median of three positive integer xyz. So you have to take out the median of three positive integers. So what are the, and considering they have given you y is equal to z, Alexa. So
so
what are
I
the values that you want to take? Imagine if I take x is equal to 5 and y and g is equal to 10 and 10.
I did x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 4 and z and 4. Yeah. 10,
Absolutely.
2,
Let's say x
4,
is equal
4.
to 2 and 4 and 4, right?
Yeah,
In this case, z is what? So median is what? 4
yeah,
and y is equal to z. So z is technically also 4.
yeah,
Whatever number you take even, you take, let's say the value of x as 10, y as 5, z as 5. So median is 5, but g is also 5. So technically your median and value of g are equal.
uh,
So we'll mark answer C over here. Is that
okay,
right?
got it. Yeah, I didn't remember this median rule, so I used the rule of averages. So added these three integers by and then divided by 3.
Mean.
So that was the mistake.
Mean is average.
Huh?
Mean means
It
average.
is average, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then there is a median.
Mode then also, no?
Mode is, yeah, mode is like, imagine if this is the salary that I've given you. What is the mode of this? Mode is technically not used at all. Like, there's scrap. Mode simple
Not
means
used, right?
mode the repetitions like 5, 5. So 5 is repeated twice. The most number of repetition is 5 lakhs. So the mode salary of your class would be 5 lakhs. But mode is not absolutely, I don't know, I've never seen practically used, practically mode is being used. So if I say, let's say there are 100 students in your class, now everyone has written GMAT exam and it says the mode score of your class is 700, it means majority of them have got 7. There would be few who might have got more than 700 also. There would be a lot people who have got less than 700, but majority of the people in class, like let's say 40 people in the class have got 700. So it's something like that. The number of repetitions, the mode is nothing but most number of repetitions in the set.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
It might be a
remember.
possibility
I
5 lakh,
remember now.
5 lakh is repeated 3 times, but 3 lakhs is repeated 2 times, and still the mode will be 5. So the more number of value repeated is nothing but a mode.
So
Agreed?
median now, I mean in stats and stuff, like what are the trickiest questions that might come? Like it'll be like this, or will
It
there?
No, but weighted average questions also comes in statistics. So
Okay,
average
fine.
very different thing, weighted average is very different. So if you know the concept of weighted average, well, Alexa, you can use this particular concept to solve a lot of problems, lot many questions. So weighted average is a very important concept, like all the mixtures problem can be done from here. And then we have standard deviation and range in
Okay.
statistics, which we'll be doing after absolute value. So after inequalities, we'll do absolute value. Absolute value again is again a very tricky topic, I would say, Alexa. But if you
Huh.
understand it, it's the easiest one. If you don't understand it, it'll get the toughest one.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. That's not of the issue. So now is that clear now why the answer is C? Because you take any value.
You take any values basically then.
y and z, y is equal to z, and technically y and g are technically the median. So quantity B says it is g.
Yeah,
So answer gets C.
both are equal.
Is that right, boss?
Okay.
Number 11. You don't have to go mad. Aram say you read it and do it once, please.
So this, just by reading the question, and on the line, you get that the order of the numbers is X, Z, and Y because of the data given, because the distance between X and Y is greater than X and Z. So you get X, Z, Y,
Hmm.
and that means Z lies between X and Y.
Z lies between X and Y, okay?
Yeah,
So your answer is A.
yeah.
That's wrong, Alexa. Please do it again.
Okay, fine. So you're supposed to solve then X, Y, Z and X,
Yeah, you
Y.
just have to, I won't say you have to solve it, you just have to visualize it on the
Okay,
number line.
yeah. So
So,
is this correct? At least the order of numbers is that X, Z, and Y.
yeah, anything. Either you take X, Y, Z, X, Z, Y doesn't matter at all. 2 into 3 into 4 or 2 into 4 into 3 doesn't matter at all.
No, I mean, I haven't got into plugging in numbers. Just the where they're placed on the number line, basically.
Right.
So I mean, do you assume that you can plug in positive numbers, or do we have to consider negative also?
You can consider anything, Alexa.
Okay.
Whatever you wish.
So if it's X, Z, Y, then consider, like, I mean, if you
So
want to,
imagine that it is given to you X, Y, Z is less than 0. And this is X, Y less than 0. So the whole point is Alexa X, Y, Z would be less than 0 cup when this is negative, positive, positive.
is that the rule? Negative, positive, positive? I didn't
No,
know that.
because imagine me, you don't have to know this. -2 cross 3 cross 4. What is the answer?
Um, negative 24.
That's how it is. Simple, same logic. Either you do X negative, Y, Z positive, or you make X positive, Y negative, Z positive. Or you make any two positive, any one negative, or you make all the three negative. Imagine if I ask you -2 cross -3 cross -4.
Yeah, it's still,
Right?
yeah.
No rules and all, it's all about how you visualize stuff. If you make in this three variables selection, if you make one variable negative, you will get a negative result. Keep two positive.
Yeah. And
Or you
even
make all the
then,
three variable negative. That's the only way you can get negative value. Right?
even X, Y, that means you have to keep one negative.
So in xy less than 0, it means this is one negative, one
One
negative, one
negative, yeah.
positive, positive, negative. So technically, we are bothered about only sign of xy because here also it is a statement given xy less than 0, right?
Yeah.
I'll play around with these two cases selection. Now imagine I take the first case as x negative, y positive, z positive, and let me draw a number line lecture. Let's say this is 0, x is here, x negative. This is, let's say, z, and this is y.
Yeah.
So it says Alexa distance between xy is greater than distance between xz. That is distance between xy is greater than distance between xz.
Yeah.
So am I 100% sure distance between xy is
This is
greater than
correct.
distance
Yeah.
between xz?
Yeah.
But in this case, Alexa, z lies between x and y. Agreed?
Yeah.
Now imagine I take the second case, Alexa, where I'll put x positive. That is 0, x is positive, y is negative, and z is also positive. So Alexa, can I say here distance between x and y is greater than distance between x and z?
Yes.
But I can say z does not lie between x and y.
I mean, technically, Rahul, you've drawn those Y far away just because,
Yeah, because I just have to create a condition. Matlab, it says when I read option number 1, it says z lies between x and y. So
Yeah,
automatically I would think, is there any possibility where I can ensure that distance between what is given to me in the question, that distance between x and y is greater than distance between x and z? I've proved that, right?
yeah,
Because distance are always positive, Alexa. You never say that you are going minus 10 kilometer plus 10. Never that, never minus 10, minus 15 kilometer. You go irrespective of any directions you go,
yeah.
it's always positive, right? So
Uh-huh.
moment I saw the option G lies between X and Y and G does not lie between X and Y, I thought of creating a situation key. Is it with the given situations, is it possible for me to create both the situation? Yes or no? Because once you create Z lies between X and Y, your story does not overs there at all. The thought process should be, if at all you can create a situation where G does not lie between X and Y and distance between X and Y is still greater than distance between X and Z, it means it's a valid thing.
Yeah,
And that's the reason I come down to option number E, none of the above. Because option number C is a neither A nor B can be true, but everything is true. A is also true. In this case, A is true. In this case, B is true.
one
Right,
sec. So,
ma'am.
huh?
Is this understood? Please
Yeah,
take no rush.
going over it again. So in the second case, when you've tried to show that Z doesn't lie between X and Y,
Hmm.
the distance between X and Y is greater than,
How many hours you are able to give on a daily basis, Alexa? 2 hours? No.
yeah, like 1.5 on work days. Weekends I can do more.
So today and tomorrow you can do more, right?
Yeah,
Miss tomorrow and day after.
tomorrow and day after I can. Yes. Um, yeah, okay.
Just
This,
have to be patient for 2, 3 months, Alexa, please.
no, I know, I know, I know.
So see, Alexa, I can teach you very arams, I can make you solve some very easy questions, make you very happy, but that I don't want to do, Alexa. And trust me, I swear off mine. I have researched for more than 10 to 15 books, and the question that I was getting was so lollipop that for the sake of teaching, I can come and do everything front of you, but the thought process won't develop with all
No,
this.
no, this is fine. This is fine. I'm just getting used to it. It's okay. Like we can do the hard questions. It's okay. It's just getting used to trying multiple cases. That's the,
I agree, I
I
understand.
think, challenge I'm facing here. Um, like this XYZ, for example, to try plus minus plus, and then also try to try minus plus, then also try plus minus for
Right.
XY.
So I've
That's,
just tried to put all the questions, Alexa, such that way your thought process can be extremely varied. So
yeah,
such things are written in the option G lie between X and Y. And the second statement is also written G does not lie between X and Y. So your logic, your job should be to think about that. Is it possible to do both? Yes or no? You simply cannot get a condition because when you draw this, you within a second you get a condition A. Z lies
yeah,
between X and Y. You can mark the answer and move on. But you didn't even wait to think that is it possible that XY can still be greater than X, distance between XY can still be greater than distance between X and Z. And it may be possibility that G does not lie between X and Y. It's all about how you visualize this stuff.
yeah, 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 yeah. I will do this again.
Do all the questions, Alexa, please.
All the questions for sure.
All the questions right from start to beginning, and you should get all the answers by yourself. You have all the videos with you. You can always go back. I'll send you the answer keys, answers also. But it's the point is, now you have done it before coming to the class. Now you're doing in the class with me. So next time when you do, it should be everything should be done by you. Let it
Yeah,
take as much time as it can. Do not worry about time.
got it.
Please do question numbers 12, please, Alexa. Good one. Just,
1 second, I'll just be back.
yeah, take your time. No rush.
Hi, sorry. I'm back.
No issues, Alexa.
Okay.
Question number 12, please. Take your time, no rush at all. Again, two conditions are given, you just have to think of it.
Yeah, this one I actually left blank because I wasn't sure.
Try now, please.
Yeah. M is less than P, and V. So do we draw two number lines?
You don't have to.
I mean, M is less than P.
Is that M is less than P?
MV is less than PV is less than 0 means that
And
you
now it
got,
says MV is
got
less than PV is less than 0, right? Now you have to think about this for sure. When is this condition possible, Alexa?
plus
And
minus and plus minus.
yeah, can I know? Can I tell me what can I conclude from here one thing that M and P
Yeah.
have same sign and V will have opposite sign? Can you say me this?
Uh,
Looking into this equation, can I conclude that M and P will remain of same sign? If M and P both are positive, both will be positive, V will be negative. If M and P both are negative, then V has to be positive. Can I conclude this or not? First, think about this and then. I'm all asking you that can I conclude that M and P are of same sign and V is of opposite sign?
yeah, I mean, can't like,
Because
yeah.
imagine if you take V, because the point is it is given to me, Alexa, MV is less than PV is less than 0. It means P and V has to be of opposite sign only, then it will
Yeah,
be
V is the constant, so V has to
M
be,
and V has to be of opposite sign. But the point is if I put V negative here, it means M is V is negative here also. So M and P remains of the same sign.
yeah,
Agreed?
yeah.
So this is the first thought process that we should have. The second is, Alexa, check here. Now, when I say, imagine I'm taking some numbers. Imagine I'm taking some numbers where I say, let's say V is equal to -1, M is equal to, and it is given to me M is less than P also.
Yeah.
So I'm taking M is equal to 5 and P is equal to 10. Am I eligible to take all these numbers? Tell me. Okay, considering the condition
Yeah.
that is given to me, M should be less than P, MV is less than PV is less than 0.
Yeah.
Agreed?
Agreed.
Any problem here?
No.
Now, Alexa, if I take this particular condition should also suffice. Now check here. If I multiply
So let's try.
1 cross 5 less than -1 cross 10 less than 0. That is -5 is less than -10 less than 0. Do you think is it possible in a number system? Can
No,
-5 be
this is wrong. Yeah.
wrong, right?
Yeah.
So I can't take this possibility for sure. Now what should I do? That I'll take M and P of negative sign and V of positive sign and see exactly what we can get. Am I right?
Can do. So then you'll take 1 and
I'll take
-5 and 10.
-1.
You use the same numbers, change the signs.
No, but I'll take M as -10 now because I have to take M less than P and P as -5. Check because whatever M and P you take, M should be less than P.
Okay, so we'll try.
So now, Alexa, if I put here -10 into 1 less than -5 into 1 less than 0, that is -10 less than -5 less than 0. It means this condition is 100% being satisfied properly, right?
Yeah.
So can I conclude, Alexa, now? So it's all about your visualization, Alexa. Nothing else needs to be done. Can I conclude that V is positive? M and P are negative for sure. After considering all this stuff, can I conclude that V is positive and M and P are negative?
Yeah. So
Is
this
it
question
very
is
clear?
basically all about the signs then.
It's all, in fact, all the inequality question. Whatever normal addition subtraction that you do it with a very small number selection. They'll never ask you to do minus 100 into minus 586, something. But is the conclusion clear from this particular statement? Because I have not still been to the statement. I have not still been to the quantities at all.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to visualize my conditions given to me. So with this condition given to me, can I 100% conclude here that M and P are negative and V is positive? That you tell me.
Yeah, because we tried both.
We tried both. And based on our conclusion, we have got that M and P is negative and V is positive.
Yes,
Okay.
positive.
So this is positive. Quantity
Yeah.
P is positive. And it says minus M by P election.
Yeah, so you automatically know that that is
And you know that M is also negative, P is also negative. Technically, M and P both are negative, right?
you get yeah.
This cancels off and this minus remains. So this is a negative value, left hand side, and right hand side is a positive value. So I'll say quantity B is greater. Because V is positive, what we have proved.
V is positive and this one's negative.
Minus M by P is negative term because M is also negative, P is also negative. And negative M by P means again negative value. So we took M is equal to, we took minus 10, P is equal to minus 5, and V is equal to 1. This is what we took initially, right? Now you
Yep.
put here minus M by P. So what is negative? What is M? Minus 10 minus 5. That is minus 2. This is a negative value. And right side we know V is positive. So obviously B will be greater. Am I right?
Yep.
So answer is simple, but thought process involved is a huge, Alexa.
Yeah.
Agreed?
No, I wasn't sure about this one. But it helps now.
Understood now?
Yeah, kind of.
If any problem you ask me, Alexa. I
No,
don't
no,
want
I
you to be very clear
understood,
with
but I
me.
need to be able to do it myself.
Yeah, you do it again by yourself. And again, if you have a problem, you ask me. No issues at all. I want that you should be extremely clear with the handouts question that I'm giving you. And I promise you, once you be clear with this and you solve any questions, and if it is not solved, you come and abuse me as much as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, means you don't have to abuse me.
No, I won't abuse you.
13th number.
Um, so for this one,
This so now you can aram se tell me ki Rahul even powers are not pretty. Agreed. You can straight away say answer BT, but you have to show me. Simple. Don't say even powers are not pretty.
no, okay, but with this one, is that even power, does it apply? Because,
Because x is greater than y. It means x
huh?
could be greater than y, x could be less than y.
Yeah.
So before you say, that's the reason I've told you before only. That now you don't say this. You give me a value and then.
Yeah, I tried with x being 3 and y being 2. Then I tried with x being 10 and y being 5.
Beautiful.
So
Say x square greater than y. Obviously,
yeah,
we have learned that even powers cannot be predicted. X could be greater than y or x
and
could be
it would
less.
be yeah, less than y.
Because and it's very easy to take numbers also. When you take x is equal to 5, y is equal to 4, you can tell me, Rahul, 5 square is greater than 4, and technically
Yeah.
5 is greater than 4. When you take x is equal to 3, y is equal to 4, still you can tell me, Rahul, 3 square is greater than 4, but technically 3 is less than 4, Alexa. Simple, straightforward logic.
Yeah.
Could be greater than y, x could be less than y. We from statement number, from condition 1, we don't know this. X quantity A can be greater, quantity B can be greater, anything. Now let's come down to condition number 2, Alexa.
Square
Condition
root.
number 2 says what? Root x is less than y.
No, but tell me something here. And x square is greater than y. We can even use negative numbers. And it'll still apply, right?
Absolutely, 100%. That's what, like
Like,
I personally start doing with the positive number. If I
no,
can
I
get
know.
my,
Yeah.
if I can get my, if I'm satisfied with the positive number, whatever I have, whatever is asked to me, if I'm ready, if I'm getting it from there, well and fine. But if I don't get, then I go to negative number and then I enter into the fraction. That last, if nothing is happening by positive, negative only, then I go to the fraction part.
Okay.
Imagine if it's second case, but case number 1 that is given to me, it straight away says me ki x could be greater than y, x could be less than y. Even powers cannot be predicted. Technically, the same logic goes for option number condition 2 also, Alexa. So it says root x is less than y. If I square both the sides, what do I get? X is less than y square. Can I say? I'm squaring both the sides. So if you square this, you will get x here. You will get y square.
Oh, okay, that's how you did it. Okay, so this can
So
become,
this is nothing but again y square greater than x.
yeah,
The same logic applies over here, Alexa. If y square is greater than x, I can't predict. Y could be greater than x or y could be less than x. I've just shown it to you.
yeah.
So even this condition doesn't give us anything. Quantity A could be greater, B could be greater. We are not sure about it. But the point is that both the conditions are given to us. So I'll just try and use it and see exactly, even after using both the conditions, what we are getting. So condition 1 is x square greater than y. Condition 2 is y square greater than x, right?
Yeah.
So Alexa, when you have to use two equations, let it be inequality equations or equal to equation, that doesn't matter. So how do you use two equations? You simply try and solve those two equations, right? This is what we have been doing, right? In the starts also some 2-3 questions. I'm trying to use these two equations, Alexa, and get some trying to find some sort of a commonalities between this. So how exactly I do it? I'll simply try to solve all these two equations, right? And in terms of solving, what do I mean? I'll either add and subtract. Imagine I'm adding over here. I get x square plus y square greater than x plus y. Now imagine, Alexa, you take x is equal to 4, y is equal to 3. This condition is satisfied, yes or no?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
if we
because,
take x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 4, still this condition is being satisfied?
yeah,
So we
yeah,
cannot predict about x and y, Alexa. Check. Here x is less than y. Here x is greater than y, x is less than y. So in one case, I'm getting quantity A greater than B. In one case, I'm getting quantity B greater than A. I can write D as an answer. But there's a
yeah,
huge thought process before you mark D.
yeah.
So that's the only thing that I want. That when you mark an answer, there should be a very clear-cut distinction with your pen and paper. Ki this is the answer you're marking for this particular reason. Never mark maths answer from your head, Alexa. Kabhi nahi.
No, fair enough. I will work on the thought process.
100% Alexa. And it's not tough, that I can tell you for sure. It is not tough at all. Can we do this, please? 14th number.
X square is 36, so you can deduce that x is equal to 6, right? Here.
Absolutely. X is equal to 6 or minus 6 also.
Y minus 6 now. I didn't consider that. But
We'll have to consider that. Because when I put x is equal to plus 6 or minus,
yeah. It's
it over
plus.
here. LHS is equal to RHS. Put minus
Yeah,
over here. LHS is equal to RHS.
yeah, you're right.
So I'll tell you, when we do the modulus chapter, Alexa, there is something called, see here, roots, square, and mod. That is absolute value. They are always and always positive. There's no logic associated with this. It means it's a positive element. So root of 36 in GRE exam, in any competitive exam, for that sake, GRE, GMAT, CAT, whatever exam you write, because any competitive exam tests you on the real number. So root of 36, what you might have studied in class 8, 9, 10th is plus or minus 6.
Yeah.
But in competitive exams like this, GRE, GMAT, root of 36 is just 6. Be very sure about it. There's no negative 6 because value of root can never be negative. It's always positive. Because negative value of roots will give you a complex number, Alexa.
So
And
that's the root. What about the square?
I'll tell you. But if it is given you x square is equal to 36,
Yeah.
it could be plus 6 or minus 6. Whether you
Okay.
put plus 6, LHS is equal to RHS, or you put minus 6, LHS is equal to RHS. So if they have given you simply the root of 36, answer is only 6 from you, your end. Be very sure.
Yeah.
No minus 6. But they have given you x square is equal to 36. It simple means x could be plus 6 or minus 6 as well. Okay?
Understood. So now, if the, okay, so I solved it based on plus 6.
Please try again once, if you wish. If you're not bored, I think you're tired now.
Oh, but you're telling me to try it even with like to try it with -6.
Try the entire question, I'm telling you. See exactly what happens.
So if you go with x as 6, you get 4 to the power of 5 is uh, less than 4 to the power of 5 minus 120, right?
Hmm.
So for this, I mean, I had to use the calculator to get the answers of the powers.
No, you should not be using calculator.
I know, but then like, how do you do it otherwise? How do you calculate like,
I'll do that. But I just want you to take 2 minutes and think, Alexa, please.
let me write it again.
Please. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll ensure that you understand it well.
No, this one I thought I was like, okay, this is pretty straightforward.
It's not that straightforward,
I
Alexa.
don't know now.
Don't cry. See here.
I'm not crying.
X square is equal to 36. I'm the
Yeah.
most soft guy who can teach you, Alexa. Trust me.
Huh?
I'm the most soft guy who can teach you. Soft teacher.
No, I'm sure.
6 and -6, right? Agreed.
Yeah.
So this is one value of X that you have got it.
Yeah.
You check here. 4x minus 1, then why were you solving? Why were you solve? Why can't you solve it, Alexa? So, Alexa, tell me one thing. A to the power m minus n is what a to the power m by a to the power n? This is
8 to
the
the power.
exponents.
Oh,
Then
okay.
I give you, if it is written, Alexa, here, 10 to the power x minus 20. This is nothing but 10 to the power x by 10 to the power 20. So imagine it is in 10 to the power y minus x. This is nothing but 10 to the power y by 10 to the power x. So there is an
I didn't
exponent
know this
rule.
rule. Yeah.
A to the power
But
m minus n is a to the power m by a to the power n. Yes.
that's if it's minus. What even does it apply if it's positive also?
Hmm.
A to the power of m plus n.
A to the power of m into a to the power of n is a to the power of m plus n. So 10 to the power 5 cross 10 to the power 6 is equal to 10 to the power 6 plus 5. I was teaching an American and I don't have a habit of telling N2. I have a habit of telling cross. Like
Yeah.
rather than telling my reason only every time you teach me. So this is simple. 10 to the power 11. That's it. So this is a basic rule of exponents, Alexa.
No,
That's
I was asking you, okay, wait 1 second.
yeah.
A, let me write these. A to the power of m times. What
And
is this? What is the answer? A to the power of m plus n. No, no,
to the
not
power
minus.
of m plus n is equal to a to the power m cross a to the power n.
Huh, okay. This one I knew. I'm saying, what if you have a to the power of like if this is the answer, if this is the equation, a to the power of m plus n,
Then
do
that
you
is a to the
not
power m.
divide it?
Nee, nee. Then you have to do this.
And you have to do okay,
M cross a to the power n. So imagine if you have
got it.
10 to the power 11. You can write this 10 to the power 6 into 10 to the power 5.
Yeah,
You can write 10 to the power 7 cross 10 to the power 4. Or you can write 10 to the power 2 cross 10 to the power 9. Anything.
got it. Okay, so let's redo this now with this rule.
Absolutely. So see here. Now it becomes very easy for you. So 4
Yeah,
to the power x minus 1. Can I write, Alexa, 4 to the power x by 4 to the power 1? 4 to the power 1 is technically 4.
yeah, 4 to the power of
1
x
is
minus 1.
technically 4, right?
Yeah,
And now this is less than 4 to the power x negative 120. Now what can I do? Can I transpose 4 to the power x from right to left? So that is 4 to the power x by 4 minus 4 to the power x less than negative 120. Agreed?
yeah,
Now can I take 4 to the power x common, Alexa? So I have 1 by 4, -1, less than -120. Agreed?
But do you have to do that?
Yeah.
Take it common?
Yeah. Because I
So,
need the value of x from here.
huh?
I need the value of x from here. So I'll try to substitute till the last as much as I can.
4 to the power of x over 1 by 4 minus 1. Okay. Then you've got,
So 1 by 4 minus 1 is what? -3 by 4?
oh yeah,
1 by 4 minus 1 is nothing but, so -3 by 4 cross 4 to the power x less than -120. Can I write?
yeah.
So now Alexa, can I cross multiply and multiply negative also? Because if I multiply negative, both the signs will become positive, but I can cross multiply 3 and 4, they are number. Can I write 4x greater than 120 cross 4 by 3?
1 second, 1 second. You got, so I've got 4x by, 4x into minus 3 by 4 on this side, yeah.
Negative 120.
Huh?
Less than -120. This is what we have got.
Yeah, that's where I've reached. So then what did you do
Now
next?
what I'll do is that I'll multiply negative so my sign changes. Both the sides. So negative negative becomes positive, and then I've cross multiplied 4 and 3.
So you move this, okay, wait. This is a bit confusing.
No, I'll just clear it once.
Yeah.
Don't confuse Alexa, please. These are normal calculations. So see here. It says here -3 by 4
Yeah.
cross 4 to the power x less than -120. Agreed?
Uh, yeah, that's correct.
Now if I multiply negative, what do I get? 3 by 4 cross 4 to the power x greater than negative, sorry, 120.
So you've just
Multiplied
done
negative,
nothing,
but
you
I
just
want to
multiply
remove
the
the
sign.
negative sign. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because imagine, Alexa, if you're a bit confused, now take some number for yourself and check it out. So imagine if I say you, let's say -5 is less than -2, right?
Yeah.
And if I multiply negative, what happens? 5 is greater than 2.
Okay, got it. No,
So
yeah, fine.
you
So
can't cut this sign and this sign and say it is positive, positive. No, you cut this sign with the help of
multiplying it.
multiplying negative. So when you multiply negative, sign changes. And this
Got
is
it.
valid for fractions also.
Yeah.
Yes, like let's say Alexa, half is greater than 1 by 3, right?
Uh-huh.
So if you take a reciprocal of this, sign also changes in that case. So you are not supposed to bother at all. If at all you are confused, take some numbers, do the operations by yourself, it will be very clear. So when I say you half is greater than 1 by 3, and if I take the reciprocal of both, what do I get? Will I get 2 less than 3?
Yeah.
So you can 100% form your own rule with this. If 1 by x is greater than 1 by y, and if you take reciprocal, x will be less than y.
Got it. Yeah, we'll do the reciprocals when we do the fractions chapter. So I remember that. So
So
here you've
4
got,
into 4x yes. So now can I say Alexa 4 to the power x greater than 120 cross 4 by 3? I've taken cross multiplied from right to left.
okay, so that's why it's 4 by 3.
Now 3 4s are 12. That is 4x is greater than 160. Just to get this value, I have done all these things. And these are the things that are very easy to be done. It's just that you should be aware of how to solve the equations. So my final value, what I've got, Alexa? 4x is greater than
4x. 4 to the power of x, actually, not 4x.
4 to the power x greater. Sorry. To the power, how many times should I say Alexa? It's a long term. So 4 to the
Just,
power x is greater than 160. Tell me, is this clear to you?
yeah.
Now, can I ask you for what value of x 4 to the power x will be greater than 160? When is this condition possible?
You want me to do like you want me to tell you the power, the square root, the power.
Yeah. You don't have to tell the power. Oh my God, you get so scared, Alexa. It's simple. 4 to the power 1 is what? 4. 2
4, yeah.
to the power 2, 16.
Yeah.
2 to the power 3, 64. And 4 to the power 4, 256. So x should be greater than 3 because it says 4 to the power x is greater than 160. It means x should be greater than 3. Because if x is less than 3, you will not get greater than 160. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
Too hodgepodge for you. Should we stop or what after this question?
No, it's not hodgepodge. So if you take 3, you're still getting 64, which is not greater
Greater
than
than
160.
160. So x should be greater than 3, right?
So you're saying it should be greater than 3, but less than 4?
Not less than 4. Greater than 3, any number, 4 to the power x will be greater than 160. Matlab, if x is 4 or 5 or 6 to infinity. So any value of x from 4 to infinity will satisfy this. So I've just written x greater than 3.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Am I sure? If I tell you, Alexa, one simple logic that this entire equation is only and only possible when x is greater than 3. They could have straight away written here x greater than 3, but instead of writing x greater than 3, they have asked you one equation to solve and determine
Yeah,
yourself whether x is greater than what. So technically, this entire value means nothing. This just means x greater than 3 because if you don't take a number x greater than 3, this equation will not suffice at all. So what we have done is that we have solved this equation and tried to find out when is this condition possible. So this condition is only possible when x is greater than 3.
yeah,
That's it. So now you can ensure, Alexa, you can think that this equation is crap. They have just given you x is greater than 3. And option number 1, they have given you x is equal to plus 6 or minus 6.
yeah.
Right? So there are two conditions given to you. What is the commonality between this? Can I say x is equal to 6?
Yeah, because the x here is it has to be greater than 3.
Yeah, plus 6 and minus 6, and the second case says x is greater than 3, so minus 6 will get discarded, so x is equal to 6, right, Alexa?
Oh, I would have not remembered to go back to the first equation only.
No, you
Go
have,
back.
because once you should understand that second equation is nothing but x greater than 3. They have simply done all these things, they have given you all
Yeah,
that so that you go mad about it.
if x is greater than 3.
Now imagine if I'm changing the entire question, I'm just erasing so that I think it should not be a hodgepodge for you.
Yeah, so now then you can actually like comfortably say that x is positive 6.
Now x is equal to 6 over here, Alexa, see. Now you put 3 to the power 6.
Yeah,
Have one value for sure, right? And would to determine the value quickly, see here, 3 to the power 1, 3, 3 to the power 2, 9, 3 to the power 3, 27, 3 to the power 4, 81, 3 to the power 5, multiply 3 over here, you'll get 243, 3 to the power 6, multiply 3 over here, you'll get 729. So 729 is greater than 500, so
I know. So, I got this, but by guessing that it's positive 6, like I didn't do the, uh, wait, I'll tell you. Because I've got the same answer as you.
that's good,
Where is this question 14?
very good.
Um, but yeah, anyway, never mind. I'll do all again still.
Please, Alexa. We
Yeah,
can
yeah,
do one more question and then you can, then I can, if it's fine for you, because
yeah.
trouble you.
Yeah, how do you do this? Like, what is the way to do this? What is the simplest way to solve this?
There's
10
no
to the
way,
power
like,
of 10
it's all
and 2
about,
to the power of 34.
you have to compare the values. Simple, straightforward
You
logic.
said they have a calculator.
Yeah, but it might happen that they will. So the point is, question where usually in DI session, the data interpretation that we'll read,
Yeah,
the calculator over there. So for whichever question calculator is on the screen, you have a calculator is allowed over there. So
yeah,
for DI section, it is given to you on the screen, normal maths when you get a normal problem. So it's like calculator come with the problem only.
okay.
You go into question number 7 and you have a DI question, there will be a calculator on the screen. But for normal solutions, they will not give you calculator and all.
Okay, fine. So then, yeah, I just left it because I'm like, there has to be a way to solve this. Then
Yeah,
instead
must
of
be
doing the,
sure. Yeah. There are a lot of ways, Alexa, by the way.
okay.
I'll tell you the easiest one. But for easiest one also, it might be tough for you considering you have not been in touch with math for a long time. There has been no connections of yours with maths.
Yeah.
That's the only reason it might be a bit uh, dramatic to you, but I would say it's
No,
simple.
tell me, let's see.
Yeah. So Alexa, for that, when we compare big numbers now, we should try to create the base value as close as possible. So 10 to the power 10, can I write Alexa in this way? 10 to the power 3 to the power 3 into 10 to the power 1. So what I'm doing, Alexa, here. So see, there's one more rule of exponents. I'll just tell you. This is the last question. After that, I'm not doing. A to the power m to the power n is nothing, Alexa, but a to the power m cross n. So imagine
Oh,
if it is given to you 5 to the power 6 to the power 2. So this is nothing but 5 to the cross 6 into 2, that is 12.
got it. Yeah.
So imagine, Alexa, if I do 10 to the power 3 to the power 3, if I remove the bracket, what do I get? 10 to the power 9?
Power of 9, yeah. Yeah.
Into 10 to the power 1, 10 to the power 9 into 10 to the power 1, 10 to the power 10, right?
Yeah.
Can I write it in this way? Why I'm writing, I'll tell you.
Yeah, you can. Got it.
Perfect. Now, Alexa, why I'm writing, I'll tell you. Now, let's come down to 2 to the power 34.
Okay. You want to write it in the same way?
Yeah. Can I write 2 to the power 10 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 4?
4, yeah. Yeah.
The bracket is 30. And that is 34, right? Now,
Yeah.
why did I do this, Alexa? Just to bring the base value as close. 10 to the power 3 is what, Alexa? 1000 to the power 3 into 10.
Oh, so you simplified it into 1000.
Yeah. Because 10 to 10 cube is what? 10 into 10 into 10. That is 1000.
Yeah.
And 2 to the power 10 value, you should not know it. But again, 2 to the power 5, you know, Alexa. 2 to the power 5 is what? 32.
Yeah.
So 2 to the power 5 into 2 to the power 5 is 2 to the power 10. 32 into 32. 4, 3 to the 6, 3 to the 6.
So you do have to solve it a little bit, basically.
1024, yeah. You will have to solve a little bit for sure. So 2 to the power 10 is nothing but 1024, Alexa. That is 32 cross 32. Because 2 to the power 5 is 32. So if I multiply 32 into 32, I'll get 2 to the power 10, right?
Yeah.
So 2 to the power 10 is 1024 cube into 2 to the power 4, 16. Now you see, Alexa, 1024 is greater than 1000 or not?
Of course, it's already, yeah, it is greater
16 is greater than 10 or not?
than 10. Yeah. Yeah.
Quantity B is greater.
Got it.
We'll stop now. Or you want more? I have no issues. I just don't want that.
Let's stop.
Yeah,
Uh,
stop it. What you can do, Alexa, is that uh, I'll do one thing. I'll send you the solution of all the till question number 20. Because question number 21 onwards, I want you to think for yourself.
okay.
Okay?
No, I want to redo everything anyway this weekend.
Yeah, you go and redo everything. So I'll send you a solution of till question number 20 now.
Okay.
Question number this onwards. What is that called? Question number 20 onwards, you think on yourself, because if I give you solution, then you will not be able to think again, Alexa, which makes no sense at all. And these are
Yeah.
very, so yesterday you asked me question number 26. How did you say answer is D?
Um, Let me remember 1 second. If D is
That was
good,
a brilliant thing. I told you in 20 seconds and you told me.
if D is greater than A and L is less than A, uh, which of the following cannot be true? I mean, if you just take what do you call example numbers.
You don't have to take anything.
No, I know it's just more the signs, basically. You can tell it from that.
If D is greater than A, that means nothing but, let's say D minus A is what? It means 0 is greater than A minus D. That is nothing but A minus D is less than 0, right?
Yeah.
A minus D is negative. It is practically impossible that A minus D could ever be equal to none.
Yeah.
Just not possible at all.
I don't know how I did it. I did in my head. Like I just looked at it and I like figured
That's
it out.
brilliant. That's beautiful.
It's not going to happen all the time, but yeah.
Sometime, yes.
Yeah.
Most of the time it won't tell for sure. So let's stop. Let's do from question number 16 onwards in the next class. But I would 100% request that do all the questions again till
Yeah.
1 to 15, and then go ahead and start doing from because you do 1 to 15, you will have a good amount because see, Alexa, in question number 16, again, you have two conditions given to you. So you 100% have to combine these two conditions. There should be no thought process in your head. And I have told you, how do you combine two equations? You just have to solve those two equations. So you should not be bothered if there are two cases given to you. The point is simple. You just have to solve these two cases. Because you will not get the value of xy till you know the value of x and value of y. And
So this
how do I
is
know
like,
the value of x and y? I'll have to solve these two equations, two inequality equations, simple logic. Right?
go back. I'll tell you, like, let me figure out how to solve it. Either you're doing x minus y plus 2 is greater than 0, and then solving it that way, and then putting a substitute.
Or I'll do what? Now my basic is what? I'll multiply negative over here, Alexa.
Yeah, multiply negative, make it,
Okay, greater than 6.
yeah.
We add it, Alexa. So y is greater than 4. Simple logic. If y is greater than 4,
Oh, yeah.
over here, I'll get x greater than what? Imagine if I put y greater than 4, let's say I put 5.
Yeah, if you
X
put,
will be greater than 3. If y is greater than 4, x is greater than 3. What would be the value of xy over here? What would be the value of it here? So you'll have to check this. That's it. Obviously, if y is greater than 4 and x is greater than 3, value of xy will always be greater
xy
than.
will always be bigger, yeah.
So that's how it is, Alexa. It's all about that you just understand exactly how things needs to be done.
Yeah. I'm slowly getting it.
Yeah, you'll get it. That's for sure. It'll take some time for sure. So like the point is, it's been time you have not